Yep.
So we're here at Hassan's house in Urbandale. Going to do a repairability test, try to install this Oak Ridge shingle on the duration. So we need to check the condition of the shingle, perform the repair, cut the new shingle to fit in, since vertical cutting is supposed to be an allowable thing now, and then we'll check to see the condition of the shingles around the repair. So we have our flat bar here. We're going to go ahead and pull this shingle here, which means I'll need to loosen it and several others around and above it. The goal is to try to prevent any damage from happening while we do this. So we're just going to keep this bar nice and flat here and work diagonally along the seam. And we can try to be really careful with it, but you can kind of see some of the granules already displacing. And then we just kind of went, can you zoom in here for a second? We just went from underneath this shingle right here. We've already come in and caused material transfer. So we broke the shingle already trying to make the repair. So maybe we can try to come at it from another angle here. Again, same thing just happened here. We can't really get underneath these shingles at all. So if we're damaging this one, we're likely going to be damaging all the shingles around it as well, but we can continue to try to make this repair until it seems a little, impossible. So this is the one I'm going to try to get. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 breaks on it. So probably going to have some of the same stuff happening with the shingles above. It'll work for this one too. A little bit of a break here already, just from trying to lift the shingles and get them to unseal. So we've got some granule displacement again. So again, if I'm rubbing these shingles up here, you'll see there's not a lot of granules coming off over here where we've already had damage to the shingle, but just to show you the condition of the shingles, there's not a lot of granules coming off of them at this point. I have a feeling when we're done here, it's going to be a different story. So let's see. Start just trying to pop some of these nails out. Got one here. Looks like we've damaged that shingle again. Again, trying to be careful not to manipulate the shingles unnecessarily to get to the nails. So right here, as you come in, you can see we've already got can't really get under the nail easily. Kind of damaging these shingles a little bit, trying to get this shingle out. So side. Nope. Again, just completely destroying the shingles. Trying to get these nails out. Sure, we're not going to fare too well as we keep going here. So, let's see if it's loose. It's probably not. We still got nails to get out of the shingle row above. So again, you know, having to manipulate multiple shingles for the repair. That one came, that was good. So here we've already torn that one again. So now this one's torn here. So again, it seems like we're damaging just about every shingle while we're trying to do this repair. We're keeping our bar flat, trying to go at the angle so as not to damage the shingle and to only attack that seal. See here, where am I at? Here? Whew. So again, this shingle just came up versus the nail here. We've got a ton of material transfer present across all these shingles, almost to a point where I can't even see where my nails are because there's so much material transfer already. Here's a nail, let's try to get that one out. Yep, we got another one there. I assume there's another one over here. Did we already get it? Again, you gotta manipulate a lot of shingles to get these nails. I mean, this one just broke. Right here is another break. So we've literally damaged every shingle just trying to get the shingle out. You can only imagine how bad it'll be when we actually go to do the full repair. I think that one pulled through too. Yep, but I got it out. Got one more. I'm not even finding it. Just caught. Here we go. Nail was hiding on us. All right, so now we can pull this shingle out. You can clearly see the damage we've done to this one. The material transfer here that's present. Let's flip this over. You can see where the nails did pull through. So where that happened on the other shingles, this is what that shingle actually looks like now. So we're gonna take our supposed matching shingle that's too long and trim it down to size now. Too long on the back, but it might actually slide right in there. So maybe it wasn't too long. No, it is just a little too long. So it looked like it was about a 1/4 inch too long. So that's what we're gonna trim off here. And before I do that, we wanna come back and check the condition of the shingles again. So we've got tears on the lamination here, tears there, tears here, multiple tears on that shingle, more delamination here where the shingle's just coming apart, and a big tear right here. So it doesn't look like any of the shingles survived the removal of the shingle. So now we can try the insertion here, and might be a little more difficult because we don't have nail holes to follow, like if we were just to pull a leaf and put it back in. It's a repair video. We're actually performing the repair here. So got my shingles lined up here. First thing we're going to point out, massive color difference. Same color difference you can see on the slope over there. I'm not sure how well it picks up in the light we have. It's very overcast right now, but there's no red in the shingle that's new. If it is there, it's very dulled and not present, whereas on the old shingle you can clearly see red was one of the predominant colors. So clearly not a uniform or reasonable match. Now we will get all of our nails back in here. So I'm only gonna move as much as I need to, but again, this shingle broke already. Give me the bar. Because this already broke, we need to pull up more. We're gonna cause more damage. Of course, the one I'm not repairing is super easy to deal with. Lift up as much as we're trying to lift, as little as possible. Grab those when we're done. Ain't worried about that right now. I do have some guide holes from the other nails that I can use here. Again, you see, just to get the hammer here, I got to move the shingle that much. Where were the nail holes on this one? Again, this is a shingle that's already broken. It's not wanting to lift up very far to do this repair. So unfortunately, to do this properly, we do have to really manipulate that shingle. So now we've delaminated it further, caused more cracking in the shingle just to get a nail in. So again, just not seeing how this is a truthfully repairable roof. We've got damage from the removal. We're doing damage during the installation here. I'm actually cheating because I have old nail holes to use. So I'm actually trying to be nicer to the roof than most time you would be. You'd have to do a little bit more manipulation of the shingles. This one's just beat up here. Again, there's just no way to really make this right with the shingles in the way. Like what am I having to do here? I'm having to try to nail it down through a shingle, which I'm sure is causing damage.
Especially with a nail gun, I can't imagine that would make anything easier.
Yeah, exactly. A nail gun would have done way more. So here we are with our completed repair. We have 1, 2, 3, maybe four damaged shingles just to replace one, a minimum of 3 damaged shingles. And if I rub all these shingles I've had to manipulate, you can see the granules coming off the shingles, right? Whereas the ones I didn't manipulate, you don't really see. Oh, well, those are the loose ones from the repair, but you don't really see that right here. I didn't touch any of this. There's no granule loss over here. as soon as you come over here, it's everywhere. So again, the roof, notwithstanding the repair, also not matching, leads me to believe it's a non-repairable roof. It should be replaced given the line of sight statutes in Iowa, as well as just regular repair industry standards. Like, it's completely failing the repair. I'm doing more damage than was originally here, so it's not repairable.